I'm ready.
You ready? Miller, you ready?
No, I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die. There it is, boys, right there.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the episode. We got Miller behind me. There he is.
Hi.
And we got Braden walking over there. We have an exciting video today. Right now we're looking at a pond. Braden, come explain what you've done to this pond, or like just the history about it, because y'all know I have a pond.
So the history about this pond, it's been here for about 10 years. The neighbors, they built this pond, and then I had somebody, they moved, left the pond, they had crappie in here, bluegill, bass. Crappie wiped out all the food. Everything has shrunk down to like Nitto size. I mean, it's straight awful. It's honestly just awful how bad a shape these fish are in. We got the throw net with us. We're gonna have to throw the throw net around, see what's in here, get out any crappie we can, any rock bass too, or shell cracker. I don't like those in the ponds. It's just never good for them. And so we're gonna throw the throw net as much as we can, see what we can get. And what we're gonna do is brush it. We're gonna have to throw some brush around in here. There's nowhere for little bait to hide. And after that, we can start transporting fish in here and stocking it. I'm also thinking about building a fish feeder for it and floating it right out to the center to where it covers the whole pond, sprays the whole pond with feed. And I think that's gonna be great for the fish. But we gotta stock it with minnows, bluegill, and bass. #1 goal after we figure out how we're gonna keep all the minnows alive.
This is really cool, y'all, because you know that I bought a pond and started doing some small stocking with it, but the winter came and it got hard to try to do all that stuff. But the fact that Braden wants to do this too, it just, being a fishing channel, a lot of places they get overfished, and it's sad to see good, healthy fish just get ruined. And having a pond that someone can have in their backyard, and we can actually maintain this thing and put in what we want, make sure that all the fish are healthy, make sure there's enough of the small ones. Yeah, there's some guppies. Okay, that's the first time. There is some little guppies in here. They're in my pond too, and I bought it. Those are a great sign because little baby bass and bluegill will eat them. Braden said we're gonna throw the cast net, just try to cover some ground pretty quick. Y'all know from Braden's channel, he actually had a bass, and his name was Bassy. His name was Bassy, and because he had some stuff he had to do and he couldn't really take care of him the way he wanted to, he threw him in this pond. So if bass did once live in here, that's kind of all we know for sure right now, but we're gonna throw the net and see what we can catch.
All right, so first things first, we gotta go ahead and get the throw net out. This is a 6-foot net. Everybody always asks me that, 6-foot net. That's what I like to throw. It's a little dirty, but she'll do. I'm really curious to see what we pull out of here. I'm thinking these fish are in really bad shape. This should catch everything in the pond. Most bass can outrun the net. Bluegill can't, crappie can't, bass can outrun it. And so we might not be able to see what kind of bass are in here, but we're not trying to get those out anyway, so that's not a problem.
Any bluegill in here, they're gonna do all these little laydowns.
Yeah, we just can't get the net in the tree. Oh, I got him.
Dude, you got it. Dude, what is that?
What is that?
What is that? Dude, it's a koi.
It's a koi?
It's a koi. Dude, get him up, get him up. Oh my God.
It's gonna rip my net.
Dude.
What? Yo.
Dude, that's my dream fish, man. I've always wanted to catch a freaking koi.
There's koi in here.
You never knew there was that big of a fish in here? Oh, dude, there's another one.
Where?
He's swimming away. It must have been a little pack. Dude.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's a freaking koi. Favorite fish. I never even got the hole in, dude.
Look at that. How that's a 20-pound koi.
Koi don't eat anything, dude. It's one of the hardest fish to catch when people buy them for pond. Okay, well, it's also slime. Bring him to the grass so we don't damage him, man. He's a fragile fish.
They're throwing the brush, right? And we seen something orange, and Peter says, "What is that?" So I throw the net, and holy crap.
Y'all, that was the freaking craziest I've ever seen in my life. Literally, we saw him swimming, and I was just like, dude, what is that? Braden's good with the cast net, so he threw it, and literally this freaking giant, big old Tic Tac, that's his name. Tic Tac, his name Tic Tac. Oh my God. Dude, that is a big one too, man. They normally don't get that big.
Let's get him by the grass.
Dude, I can't freaking believe we just caught that. We'll never know there's koi in here. Okay, he didn't get the fight, so he's gonna be a little angry.
Dude, look how beautiful this fish is.
It's such a big fish, dude. Look at his eye, man. Look how pretty his freaking eye is. Look at how bright
that's so
he is.
cold.
He's such a bright fish, man. Wait, before you let him go, Tic Tac. That is
Tic Tac.
That is
name him Tic Tac. We already decided.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that fish is huge, dude.
Kicking off strong.
There he goes. He's strong as could be, dude.
Oh.
In this pond, bro, there's a fish like that.
Aren't those things worth like a ton
Dude,
of
they're
money?
expensive. One that big
Like what kind of price range?
could be anywhere from like 500 man to like 20,000. Like there's all different kinds. If somebody stocked this pond, there would be more.
Well, obviously, you said you've seen more,
But
didn't you?
he was a baby, dude. Like when people stock koi, they're not really wild, man. When people stock koi, they'll pay a lot of money for them, and like you get like 20 or like 25. They're not in these types of ponds. It could be a wild koi, man. So who knows what kind of breed he is?
That is amazing. He is 15, 20 pounds.
Dude, every bit.
All day long.
See how fat he was too, bro. It's so good that he's
heavy.
healthy, man. I don't know what he's eating
And
in
you
here,
said
but he's
there's more
healthy.
than that?
I saw, dude. The one I saw, yeah.
You seen another one? How big was he?
He was like maybe
Like
a
this
foot.
big?
Yeah, maybe a foot.
This big?
Yeah.
A foot?
Yeah.
So they're reproducing, maybe.
Maybe, dude. I don't know.
Possibly reproducing in here. Well, they're kind of like grass carp, aren't they? They eat the same thing.
Kind of, man, but like normally, like that's what I'm saying. People normally buy them, so I don't know what.
Yeah.
That's my dream fish, bro. I'm speechless. That is literally my dream fish. I have one pond where I live that I've always wanted to try to target them, but like I said, most people buy them for small ponds. It's so weird for that fish to be in here and for him to be that big. And I've tried to catch so many of them. Like they're super hard to catch. They really don't. I mean, you can probably feed them and train them, but that's probably a wild koi. So who knows what he's eating in here? But he's fat and he's healthy. And I saw one more with him, y'all. So for sure, we know we have some guppies, 2 koi. I've never seen something like that, bro.
Expecting we'd go out here and catch some bluegill, maybe some bass. Holy crap!
And a big old koi.
A huge koi. Let's go ahead and get the damage report from the net.
Just tearing that thing up.
I'm sure there's holes all in this thing.
Was it worth it for him?
There's some small bluegill in here
Oh,
though.
yeah, we forgot about them.
I know, in all the chaos, bro.
Sorry, bud. Oh, so that's in here too. Make sure he swims back. 2 right here. These are perfect eating size though, man.
For bass?
Perfect.
Yeah. There's more, look at all of them.
Bigger one. Perfect size, man.
Yeah, that's perfect for bass to eat.
Not too bad.
All the leader lines are still connected. I know there's gonna be some holes in here somewhere. I'll have to go cast it in the yard, go through the whole net and just tie up all the holes with the fishing line, but I might just go ahead and get me a new one and have this one as a spare.
Fling that thing.
What we got? There's a bluegill.
Oh, look at all of them, dude.
Dang, yeah.
Oh, there's a crappie.
You see a crappie?
Yeah, there's a crappie in there.
I got a tree limb in there.
That a baby crappie.
Oh, there's one right here too.
That a bluegill. That's a crappie.
Stupid crappie.
You find the crappie? Little baby crappie, look how thin he is. There ain't nothing to eat in here.
Here's another one.
Look at that right there. There's another crappie. Right there.
Not good.
Another one, not good at all. Bass will eat him though.
Oh, and some other bluegill. Still mind blown, y'all, but that freaking koi's in here. It's unbelievable, but that was so unexpected. We're gonna keep on moving with the video just to make this pond as healthy as we can. So the next project is to get some more structure in this pond. All that's in it really is just this one little tree. You never know what's in the middle of it, but Braden said this pond was built, they kind of watched it happen. So it's just one little shallow dome. It's like 4 to 5 foot. There's the only structure in the pond, just some trees right in there. And if we're gonna put more fish in here, especially the bluegill for the bass and stuff, we're gonna want them to have a fair chance and like let them, you gotta have structure for fish to kind of survive. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're getting some type of trees and we're gonna put them in here.
A sawzall.
Found the cedar limb. This is the one.
This is the one.
He said this is
This is the one. That stuff smells the best, dude. That thing purple. Come smell it, bro. You ever smell cedar? Smells like Christmas. Christmas.
It smells like Christmas.
And burn!
Ah, JT! Good stuff. Ciao.
Throw that thing.
Hop in your razor. All right. Get over here. Let's fill up this brush pile a little bit. Structure. Praise it.
Just grab that one. This one, I'm gonna
This because a lot of the bait fish are gonna want to run up shallow and have something to hide in the shallow part.
Any structure is good structure, man.
Yeah, any structure is good structure.
It don't have to be perfect laying in there. All these fish go shallow. especially when they
You
spawn.
see that there's some structure over there in that corner. I might bring that one. Oh, big mussels.
It's the big one.
Miller, big mussels.
He got the whole freaking tree with him, dude. You're just carrying that.
That's good.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
It's deeper over here.
Yeah,
But that'd be great for like bluegill. Over here is gonna be really good for bait, but that stuff's gonna be perfect for bluegill.
We're Tic Tac's home. That's for you, Tic Tac. That was our first trip, y'all. We did pretty good. There's some nice homes. We're going back for round 2.
I just want to know why we parked under a tree.
Yeah, I don't know. We're about done. I mean, we're getting a lot. It's about a couple more and we'll be good.
Brush. Let's throw it in the pond.
Over there.
Oh.
This is a good one. Off those. Alright, y'all, this is what it's looking like. This whole corner has a lot more cover in it. We got them spaced out. Some of the more greener stuff is opening up a little bit, like this one right here. This is my favorite little home, because all these little bluegill and all the little bait can go right in there, and all these little corners, like 30 little houses. What you think?
I think we're gonna need more, but for right now, it's a good start.
All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap this up right here. This pond looks amazing. We have all the structure in here now. It's just good to have. It's just good to have a place like, dude, why you gotta do that? Just great to have a place like this, y'all. It's just is all natural, cutting down these trees, and me having a pond, doing this for my channel too, and now Braden has one for his. It's just, it's amazing, y'all. We're actually gonna try to get this place to be like a little wildlife spot.
Yeah, it's gonna be the wildlife refuge, boys. So we're gonna have feeders out here and everything. Slash Tic Tac.
Catching that fish was, y'all, it is a dream fish. I never really talk about it on my channel because they're just hard to find. I mean, I can go to a Chinese restaurant and try to get one, but having one wild out here and we caught him and he's that big, it's amazing.
And he's still in here. He swam off great.
Too.
Healthy fish. And we're helping improve his structure, his home right here, and we're gonna bring in more fish, and it should be good. Should be great. I'm looking forward to it. If you guys haven't seen my channel, it's a shameless plug, right? Shameless plug. Come over to my channel, watch some videos. Yeah. Peter's gonna be here a lot coming up here shortly. He's gonna be helping with the pond. We'll do pond updates, you know.
Because we got work to do.
Yeah, a lot of stuff coming on my channel, and of course Peter's, as he's filming everything too. So I mean,
we're gonna wrap it up there, y'all. I appreciate it.